In this example, we'll draw the graph of y equals cos theta. Use the unit circle to draw the graph of y equals cos theta. The x-coordinate is the value of cosine theta. Plot the values of cos theta from the first quadrant. Plot the values of cos theta from the second quadrant. Plot the values of cos theta from the third quadrant. And finally, plot the values of cosine theta from the fourth quadrant. Draw a smooth curve through the points. This is the graph of y equals cosine theta. If we go around the unit circle clockwise, we can extend the cosine curve to include negative angles. In the graph of y equals sine theta, the primary building block of the graph is a shape below, which looks like a sideways and rounded z. In the graph of y equals cos theta, the primary building block of the graph is a shape below, which looks like a rounded v. In part B, we'll state the amplitude. The amplitude is the distance from the midline to the top or bottom of the graph. By inspection, we can see that the distance from the midline to the maximum or minimum is 1 unit. This is the amplitude. In part C, we'll state the period. The period is the horizontal length of one complete cycle. By inspection, we can see that one cycle has a period of 2 pi. In part D, state the horizontal displacement. The phase shift is the left or right displacement of the graph. The cosine graph is currently in its original position, so there is no phase shift. In part E, state the vertical displacement. The vertical displacement is the distance the graph has been moved up or down. The midline of the graph is along the theta axis, so there is no vertical displacement. In part F, state the theta intercepts. Write your answer using a general form expression. The theta intercepts occur at negative 3 pi over 2, negative pi over 2, pi over 2, and 3 pi over 2, extending forever in both directions. The general form is theta equals pi over 2 plus or minus n pi, where n belongs to the set of whole numbers. This means that if we start at pi over 2 radians, we can add or subtract pi to get the adjacent theta intercepts. In part G, state the y-intercept. The y-intercept is 1. In part H, state the domain and range. The graph goes left and right forever, and there are no restrictions on the variable. The domain is theta belongs to a set of real numbers. The graph has a minimum value at -1 and a maximum value at +1. The range is -1 is less than or equal to y, which is less than or equal to 1.